Hello, my friends. How are you? Good. Hello. Hi, Doug. You love Wednesdays. I do too. Favorite live stream. Thank you. I know we have become like a club, and I love it too. So, how are you doing, Doug? So, welcome, welcome. Hello. I also say hello. 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 So this is Anna. The one on top is on, and I'm the one that's below that says hello. So I'm glad that because so we're getting a little bit warmer in the south. So it was about time because we had 3 days that was very, 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 very cold. It was freezing. So hi, Tooth Fairy. How are you? I love you people. Interwatcher, 1965. Hi, how are you? Okay, okay. So how are you doing, everybody? Sushila Palchok. Hello from Nepal. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, Sushila Palchok. What an interesting name. Thank you very much for being with us. Salma, how are you? I'm so nice to see you, Saima. Robert, how are you? A few inches of snow in Cleveland. Yeah, you had a tough last few days up north, northeast. So from Olympia, Washington, thank you, Christy. Thank you very much. From Sweden, Interwatcher, 1965 is from Sweden. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. So the weather here is a little bit different. And then, of course, here in Texas, something funny happens. The weather is so crazy that you might have the air conditioning and the heat on the same day. So it just goes crazy. From South Pennsylvania, hi, Louise. From Pennsylvania. I was born in Philadelphia. So, okay. So let me tell you what we're going. Robert, yeah, thank you. Marinella from Italy, Marinella. Rango. Thank you, Marinella from Rome. Oh my goodness. From Serbia. Valeria. Sick. Okay. All right. So nice to see you. Thank you very much. It must be night in Serbia. So you always surprise us with your this necklace. Anna gave it to me. It was a gift from Anna, and I love it. And you can make it shorter or longer. So I love this necklace. I wear it very often. Okay, hello to the world. Yes, Louise, you're right. Okay, Interwatcher. Oh, okay. So you got to talk. Okay, the Tooth Fairy and the Interwatcher are talking. I love that. Anna is here. Okay, so Doug was asking the other day about how to read charts. And about charts. And I will make a video as soon as I can about it. But I'm going to talk about it today. So we had a chart on a shawl that is like that. So we have a video of a scarf. I think it was a scarf. Anyway, it was in a magazine and it comes very little, very small. Now this edge comes in many places, like many books have it. So it's just that I found it in one of the knitting books and I found it in this magazine. So this is the way it is. So of course they have their own how to knit it together, yarn over. So I eliminated the ones that I didn't need. And it's all these that have the little vertical line, which means a purl. So I don't need to put that because it really doesn't make sense. The ones that are even the odd number rows is where you do your work, and the even number rows you just purl. So once I understand that, and this is too small anyway, I can put it in a large chart. So I put it in a large chart. But if I want to carry it with me that I can see it really, really, really well, I put it through my printer, and now it comes out really big and like darker. So what happens is that on every time you knit, you need to read your line from right to left. That's the way you knit. And when you purl, you need to read it from the left to the right. So every time you knit, you read it from right to left. Every time you purl, or the even number of rows is purl, and you read it from the left to the right. So that's very important. Even odd number rows, you read it from right to left. And even number rows, you read it from left to right. So that's the way it is. Now, I already talked about this. Now, I want to talk about books that will come. See, this is how they are explaining that you read your stitches. Now, this book, I bought it at the half price books, and a lot of stitches come in this. But see, they tell you how to do it with charts. So once you have that chart there, make it nice and big so you can see it, and eliminate the extra stitches that you already know. You know that the even number rows are purls, so don't even bother, writing them down. You just make your design in graph paper. Like I have graph paper here. So I buy these, the graph paper. See, or get yourself a notebook that has small squares. Okay, so once you have your book, a lot of stitches come with graphs. You see them? So that's the way it is. So, there's really not much you can do about it. This is the way it comes. So that's why it's so important that you realize what it means. So the ones that are little dots means purl, or means that bubble stitch. So it explains exactly what it means, so you can do it up here. So this is important. Something else that I want to talk to you about is that I have binders, and in the binders I have stitches. So if I find like, for example, this is a Lion brand stitch that I found Well, I print it and I have it in my book on different stitches. See? So of course I have my chart here. This doesn't have a chart. This explains line by line. But see, like that I can have different things, explanations on how to do stuff. See? So, but this is mostly this part here. I have it as reference on how to make stitches, because if I find a stitch that I like, I cut it and I put it here. So that's what it is. So I have a huge, very thick binder with instructions on projects. For example, when I did this rug, I printed the pattern because a lot of times my students want it. So I take it to class and I have copies made. And I put it in my large binder, but this one only has stitches. And then I have another binder that has only crochet stitches and projects. So you might want to do that, because it's like that you have everything in order. You don't have pages all over the place, like here and there and everywhere. So buy your plasticky things, you know, these sleeves, these things, so that you can put them in your binder, you know, these. So like that you can have them ready. So, okay. So what you want to do is that have a binder for projects, have a binder. Oh, and then when you do have a binder for projects that you want to print and make, and then you have like different, how you changed a little bit here and there. And so write those things down and then put a tag of the yarn that you used and which needles you used and the gauge, and so like that you have it all in one place. So if you want to repeat a project or make an alteration to one, you can have it there. So let's see what I need to tell you about the. We're going to have in our store like shrugs like this. I think there's going to be 3, and they're going to be for sale. All 3 of them like that. You can print them and have them all in one space. And so that's going to be in the website, in the store. And also, hi Louise. Kavitha, it's just, yes, it is true. You know, you have to have it all in one place because it's so easy. Shadow knitting is using knit and purl stitches to show an image. Yes, because the shadow knitting, you look at it like so, and you can see the image. Not like that, but like that. So it's really neat. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you very much, Kavita. Thank you so much. Anyway, another thing is that there's a store. It's called teespring.com/store/Joanne's Web, and you can find interesting things there. It's nice to find gifts that you can, for whoever you want to. Ravelry. Okay, thank you, Douglas. Thank you so much. And okay, so also the memberships. This month we're having shawls. So there's 3 types of shawls that I like. One is the rectangular one, the plain rectangular one, like prayer shawls. Another one is one that I designed that it's like an oblong half moon, like oblong crescent. So it's really pretty, and I like that one. And then another one is when you have the triangle. So that goes over your shoulders. It doesn't cover a lot of your arms, but it goes over your shoulders. And it depends on how big you want it. And you add stitches in the middle and on the sides. So there's a pattern in which you start not where the V is, but you start at the top. So you add stitches and you go add here and then go to the middle, add, and then go to the other side, add, and then come back. So it's very interesting. It's a triangle. And so there's a triangle, the half moon that I am designing, and the rectangular one, the prayer shawl. So that's what we're going to have in the membership of this month. And I was talking to Anna about the membership of next month, and I think we're going to make jewelry. And we're going to have some for the website anyway, for the YouTubers. So we're all excited about new projects. So to make a design for that. Yes, yes. My son is a designer, so my two children are so creative. They are so creative. So anyway, sometimes they just need to know how to. For example, Anna, that's asking me how to add stitches to make a shawl that goes like this. And so, it's a matter of adjusting stitches. So she's so good. She's so talented. And then my son is too. And Instagram, you can see more pictures. Okay. Thank you. Triangle, yes. And those triangle shawls are very easy. Very, very easy. And it's just, they're everywhere. And you never would suspect that starting at the top, going like this, you end up with a triangle at the bottom. You would never imagine that when you're knitting. And it's not until you bind off your stitches that go like this and like this that you stretch it and go, oh, a triangle. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing. That shawl is really neat to make. Yes, thank you. Okay. You're on Facebook, Robert. Okay. What is it? What is it, Kavitha? You start learning knitting. And what time? Oh, because you started knitting? Okay. On Facebook, yes, we have Joanne's Web on Pinterest, on Facebook, on YouTube, and what else, Anna? Different stitches. Thank you so much, Kavitha. Thank you so much. I enjoy teaching. That's my life. I really enjoy it. It's so exciting when you teach someone a stitch and they get it. And you go, yes, okay, this is magic. It is magic when someone that you're teaching gets it. And it's just a feeling of accomplishment, not only for the person who's learning, but for me. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much, everybody. So I hope you have a nice week and take care. And for the people from Alabama, please take care. And I hope you didn't get too much destruction from the tornadoes. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Douglas. Be well. Take care. Teacher, nice. Oh, I love you too, Kavita. 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 It must be pronounced Kavita. 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 Anyway, thank you very much. Rebecca, thank you. The Tooth Fairy. I love you, the Tooth Fairy. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. And thank you very much for being with us. Have a great week. Thank you, Douglas. Same here. Okay. I'll see you next week, next Wednesday at noon. And I will be seeing you. Thank you very much. It is Kavita. Okay. Okay, I got it. Because the H is not pronounced in many languages. It's not pronounced in Spanish. It's not like Kavita. It's Kavita. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will be seeing you next Wednesday. Love you all. Thank you. Christy, where were you? Okay. I will be seeing you next Wednesday. Love you.